What's up? This is your boy Super, Cowboy Super. Your Cowboy Super here, playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Got this game, courtesy of PS Plus upgrade. Upgraded my basic to premium for $30 for 266 days. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Alright, I wanted to play this game, and I've started to play this game before, but it's too boring for me to record. But then I got this subscription, and I thought I'll play it and not record it. But then once I started to play it, I thought might as well record it. There's no reason not to. But it's an awesome game. A lot of people say it's the best game ever made. Definitely the best PS4 game, the most highly detailed, visually pleasing game. And it's not only highly detailed with the visuals, the mechanics, the story, the environments are all amazingly detailed. This was not just a PS4 game. I think it might have been before PS4 Pro even came out, but I'd have to double check that. You know, we're playing on a PS5 with HDR. If it looks a little dark, that's probably why. We're gonna have to check these visual settings. The colors are not looking too bright. HDR is on. It's calibrated. That would help. Cinematic. No, I think we're gonna have to go with game. I would like it cinematic for the cutscenes, though. That should definitely be an option for being the best game ever made. You should have that cinematic for the cutscenes, game for the game part. Yeah, definitely. I'm not colorblind. Kill effects on. HUD safe zone. Blah blah blah. I don't think I want any of these. I just want 60 frames. I want ray tracing. I want 4K. But all they have is HDR. So that should be a good improvement there. God, this game's good. Even the menus are just awesome. Awesome ideas and style. And it doesn't look that much better. The greens are not green. It's not vibrant enough for me. How about if we turn off HDR? Let's see how that works. Oh yeah, that looks so much better. The menus are nice and vibrant. Well, actually, the real world doesn't look that much better, but the menus look a hell of a lot better, especially this one. You could barely tell there's a brown tint to everything before with the HDR. See, you barely see a brown tint now. It's all dark and shit. Oh well. It's a good game nonetheless. Nonetheless. So we can kick with circle, yeah with square. We don't have any guidance here. Touchpad changes camera angle. Guess I go with medium to far here, whatever it is. Help. What do we do? These are not what I was looking for. Progress, maybe. 14% of the story complete, and we haven't even seen the opening cinematic. How do you explain that? We loaded straight into the game. I didn't press any buttons or anything. Oh, let's jump. Circle's the kick. X is probably the
Hold up there, mister. What you want?
Want to say how do you do?
Come on.
Curtsy and bow.
Come on, watch it. I'll help you die. That's what you want.
I don't know how. You've unlocked the rearing with this horse. Hold R1 and tap square when stationary to perform a rearing. Okay. I don't get it. Where was the movie intro? Where was the guidance? Last time I played it, there was a good half an hour long intro sequence. You were running through the snow with your gang and everything, and why are we just right into the game? Oh, probably because This probably downloaded my save file. Yeah, 24% completed the game. We discovered 62 out of 551 encyclopedia entries. Completed 3 challenges. This has got to be the previous save I was talking about. I don't know where to go from here, or what we were even doing, or anything for that matter. Cornhall oil wagon, Cornhall oil wagon, Mary Linton, Dutch. We don't even have any quests or anything. Guess we can head to Dutch. He's the leader of our gang, even, isn't he? Man, Dutch is down south here. We might just have to start all over again, because I don't remember anything. I remember jumping, riding off cliffs to my death quite a bit. Yeah, we can't do this. I don't even remember the controls. How do we even quit? Story. Oh, that's it, the story menu. That's convoluted. I'm Dutch, yeah, yeah. Don't remember our character's name though. This is exactly what I was used to think a perfect game would be, but since I make videos and my life has gotten busier, it's a bit too in-depth, slow, and long for me. By 1899, the age of outlaws and gunslingers was at an end. Smoking a cigar, and America was becoming a land of laws. A land of assholes, you ask me. Yeah. Even the West had mostly been tamed. And then came me on my white stallion, glistening hard body. Few gangs still roam, but they were being hunted down and destroyed. Yes, sir. Rockstar Games, presence. Red Dead Redemption 2. Yes, sir. Yeah! Yeah! Could have put some sound effects in there. Gunshots, horse neighing. Here's the winter scene I was talking about. And our gang, we got to trek through the mountains in the winter. And we's dying left and right. I tell you what.
Abigail says he's
Yes,
dying,
indeed.
Dutch. We'll have to stop someplace.
Abby's dying. We got to stop
Okay.
and freeze to
Order,
death for
gentlemen.
her ass.
I set
Oh,
him
hell
up
no.
again. If we don't stop soon, we'll all be dying. This weather, it's May. I'm just hoping the law got as lost
It's
as we
mad
did.
for damn sure.
There,
Heh.
Arthur. Any luck?
No luck at hell, sir.
Found a place where we
Let's
can
go
some
on.
shelter.
Get. Go on now,
Let
get.
baby rest while he, you know, an old mining town. Abandoned. It ain't far. Come on.
Got some nice
Come on.
Japanese lager. Tsingtao. It's American style lager. Made in China, actually, I think. Tsingtao. Haven't tasted it yet. I'm all about trying new things, though. Chapter 1, Coulter. Coulter dies. Sorry. Oh yeah, that's got a nice clean clean flavor to it. If you ever had Molson Ice or Molson, yeah, just basically Molson Ice,
Bring 'em in here.
Molson Triple X, you know, that inner tube plasticky kind of flavor. But it's got a nice version of that. If it's kind of like Heineken, actually. If you took a Heineken and mixed some Molson Ice with it, it's very nice in between. It doesn't taste like
Miss
plastic at all,
Gaskell,
but it's got that
get that fire lit
flavor.
quick. Miss Jones, bring in whatever blankets we have. Mr. Pearson, see what we've got in terms of food.
Pretty good. Sing tao.
Baby's dead.
There was nothing more you could have done.
Starts with a T.
What are we gonna do with
Yeah,
these
that's
supplies?
damn good.
First of all, you're gonna stay here.
Damn
You were gonna
good.
get yourself warm. Now, I sent John and Mike scouting out.
Otherwise, I had Corona, Stella Artois, summer solstice,
Just for a short bit.
another
I don't see what
Corona,
choice we have.
Perrier, and Estelo,
Listen to me, all of you, for a moment.
Peroni,
Now, we've had
Peroni, Estelo,
a bad couple of days.
Corona.
I
What is
loved
this Estella bottle
baby.
at?
Jenny,
Estrella Jalisco, that's pretty
Matt,
good.
they may be okay,
Trying to buy all
I don't
the light crisp corn beers.
but we lost some folks. Now,
They didn't have any land shark. The land shark's a
throw
good one.
myself in the ground
Pacifico,
in their stead. I do
Heineken.
it.
People don't know that because it's in a green bottle, but I'd
But-
put it in the same category.
We are gonna ride out, and we are gonna find some food. Everybody, we're safe now. There ain't nobody following us through a storm like this one. And by the time
Yep,
they
this
get
thing
here,
now is,
well, we're gonna
you
be.
can compare it to
gonna be long
Heineken
gone.
back.
We've
A
been
lot
through
better than
worse than this
Foster's,
before.
actually.
Mr. Pearson. Miss
There was
Grimshaw, I
this
need you to
foreign
turn
beer
this
comes
place
in a green
into a
chug-like
camp.
bottle
We
with
may
a
be here
white
for a few days.
porcelain bottle cap
Now, all of
screwed
you-
into it.
All of
You can
you,
pop it like a champagne bottle, but the
get
cap's still
yourselves
attached. That's good too. It tastes a
Stay
lot like that. It's got
strong.
that.
Stay with me.
It's got the good
We
good
ain't
mix of
done
Halton mops.
yet.
Comes like some kind of
Come on,
tastes
Arthur.
like a summer inner tubes or
All
something.
right.
It's not strong, and you can definitely tell it's something that's
So,
it's
we
not
both must have headed
plasticky.
down
It's
the hill.
good. Like Molson Ice, I would say is plasticky.
I
It
ain't
tastes
had
like an
time to
inner
ask
tube, but this has a similar flavor, but it actually
What really
tastes
went down
palatable.
back there on
It
that
tastes really
boat?
good.
We
I
miss
definitely
you.
recommend it, and I'm
This
definitely
way.
going to be getting
Come
it
on.
some more.
Oh,
If you go to
hey,
a place called
any of
Total
us that's
Wine where I
water?
live, they allow you to
Mr.
buy
Smith.
12-ounce
yourself indoors.
glass
Raise
bottles
that
of
hand.
beer, singulars.
I'll live.
And they got
Back
things from other
indoors, son.
countries, things from your countries. They got craft beer, they got everything.
Need
And
you
they can
strong.
buy it in single bottles.
Okay.
So you hold X to sprint. Just playing Elden Ring where you gotta tap it.
Ain't sure what
Most
we're
people
gonna
can play like the
find
whole
out
game
here,
thinking, oh, I'm holding them sprint, but no, you gotta tap it.
close.
At least while you're on your horse.
To the trail. This
Watch
goddamn
your stamina meter when you're doing that, and you'll know.
like this now. Oh, it has to blow over
Yeah, it
soon.
looked so much better the last time I played it. What is different? This looked ultra realistic, but now, oh, I know it's changed. My palette has changed. I've played so many next-gen games now, I can see the imperfections with this one. This is definitely
Bridge coming up.
not as good as Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Dying Light 2. But this is a damn good PS4 game. Like, definitely the top three. They got The Last of Us, Last of Us 2,
Right next to me, son.
you got GTA 5, and you got this.
Can't believe we lost Davy too.
You could also throw in things like the medium there, but they're not
More.
popular
We need
enough
to get those
and
people
underappreciated. And they're not long, and they're not,
need to worry about picking
game-wise, they're not as good. Visually, they're good. And there's also Senua Hellblade.
Pick the others back up. You're the only one I can rely on to stay strong right
And it tastes
now.
like sake.
We got fire and shelter. That's a
Real
start.
clean, strong flavor. Show me the money.
About the money. Please tell me you at least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
We did. It's stashed with the rest of the money in town. It'll be safe for now.
At least as
But
long
we
as
sure
intro
can't go
sequence
back there to
is
collect it anytime
interactive.
soon. Hey, I think I see something up the path.
When I first saw it, I was so amazed by the winter and the snow footprints staying in the snow. But it just
You
doesn't look
over
as
here.
good the second
Who's
time.
here?
But the medium, as I was saying about good-looking games, this is a PS.
Found anything?
GTA 5 is a PS4 game.
Found a little homestead down that way.
Okay.
The
Anyone
medium
home?
was PS5.
Sure.
Controls,
Place is
PS4
blazing.
game that looked
Noise.
almost as good as
Sounded
this.
like a party.
Let's go
In
see.
GTA.
How's Davey
For a
doing?
long time, for many years, Rockstar had the
Nowhere
best
near
looking
little
games,
Davey.
hands
That's
down,
too
nobody
bad.
could compete.
Davey was a real
But
fighter.
things have changed,
Both of them
unfortunately.
cowboys is, or was.
Yeah,
And Mac, Sean,
we don't know.
I really doubt this had a serious PS5 upgrade. Big games like this can't really get one.
I'm glad you're all right, Micah.
'Cause even if they did it, it would open up so many bugs.
Hey, have you seen John, Micah?
Like, what was the game? No Man's Sky, they got a quote unquote PS5 update, but it's still in like 1080p or 1440p, and it's just too big and dynamic for them to upgrade it
Somewhere too. Hey,
without really re-releasing a different version.
move up.
That's what I would suspect with all the Rockstar games too. It's over 100 gigs. So that means your update would be another 100 gigs. And then you would have 3 more monthly updates to fix all the bugs that were introduced. That's a lot of fucking money. If you employ 1,000 people and they all make 30,000 for so you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars for a free PS5 upgrade. It's probably actually a million or more, maybe 1 or 2 million for a free PS5 upgrade. Crazy. And especially from a game that was so good, but like you can go to the store and buy a shitty ass game for $60, or you can go to the store and buy Red Dead Redemption for $40, and this is like the best game ever made. So who really cares about free update when you got such good games? I was gonna say, I wonder if this is the same layman shit I talked about the last time we were walking through a fucking winter hellhole. But I probably didn't even upload those videos. This is some boring ass shit to watch, no doubt. Boring to play. But at the time, it was a visual masterpiece. And for years afterwards, it was a visual masterpiece.
Best you two lie low on this. Okay.
And I missed it. I didn't play Red Dead Redemption 2 till like 2018. Let me check when it was made. Okay, so it was made in 2018. I guess I played it release year. And it was, I thought it was mid to early of the PS4 life cycle, but it was late life cycle. The last 2 years. If Rockstar releases a honest to God, genuine next-gen game, that is going to set the standard for the entire generation, and it's not going to get passed until the next generation. And it's going to be the best game ever made. And they're actually working on, I read a leak that they're working on GTA 6. No more Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, no more Red Redemption Online. That's gone.
You two, Get yourself out of sight.
I'm boycotting GTA 6. I'm not buying that trash.
Three nasty-looking degenerates.
The live service, a multiplayer transaction, pay to win bullshit? No. I might rent it or play it on my PS Plus subscription. I'm not buying that.
Arthur, take cover in that shed over there.
Alright, that looks like an outhouse to me, dude. What's a hillbilly word for friend? Like, dude, bro.
Come on.
Buddy? Buddy? Pal?
Arthur, what are you doing? I said get out of sight.
I'm fucking knocking on it. Is this the right shed? No, this isn't the right even shed. How do we sprint, for fuck's sake? Is it really X? This isn't a shed either. This is a horse corral, horse stable. What the fuck are you talking about? What shed? There's a little lean-to shack over there. Oh, this is it. It's a little horse
Excuse me.
corral.
Hello. Oh, well, hello, friend.
What you want?
What you
I
want?
am very sorry to disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into some trouble up the way, lost in the storm. Ah, gentlemen.
We can't help you, mister.
Checking on this guy here.
I got folks.
Yeah, he looks like he's freezing to death or something.
We got a problem.
What is it?
Quarters right here.
Oh, shit.
There's a body in the wagon. I hear you. Just keep your.
I love the auto aim in Rockstar Games. Like most people would say, that's such a shitty ass thing to put in games, but they make up for it. They really do. If they didn't have online multiplayer or microtransactions, they would be like my favorite video game developer. He's dead now. I got him. I laid out a lot of people. Good old Artura there. Looties. Why can't we? We can't loot. That's how you know we're still in a cinematic.
Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
We can search the cabin. We should be able to search bodies. Later on we can, and I remember that.
Smells like a party.
Like, but for the first 3 years of the PS5, every game's gonna look like this. The best PS4 game.
Food, medicine, whiskey.
They had some of the same visual effects they're just now implementing on the PS5 when the PS4 was out. You just couldn't have giant open world, sprawling open world games and all of those features. You had to pick and choose.
Strange one, all
You can get a short indie cinematic game with those features,
There's
or
a
you
big
could
price
get
on Colmo Driscoll's
games
head.
like this.
Nearly as big as the one on yours.
One Colm dead is about the only thing me and Uncle Sam agree on. I'm starving. You should eat something now. Get your strength up for the ride back.
Hold left D on the D-pad, open your satchel, eat some oat cakes. Like rice cakes, but made with oat, I guess. Sounds like horse food, if you ask me.
We could make
Yeah.
move the women and Jack down here.
Maybe. We'll see how they are when we get...
A lot of shit to take here, but you gotta hold the button. Which is fucking annoying. And he's got a little cinematic for every goddamn piece of trash he picks up. That's why I didn't want to play and record this. That is a lot of lame ass seconds to waste on frivolous, stupid ass shit. Everybody loves it though.
Grab anything you think
And
we
he
can
walks
use.
so goddamn slow. I'm grabbing shit we can't use, motherfucker. A photograph. A photograph. Wow. Wow.
Married to.
Let's flip it. Smack the booty. Read. Jake and Sadie's wedding, September 7th, 1896. Yep. Photograph, huh? Search. You gotta hold the button for everything. God. Talk about a malicious waste of time. $1.54. We some rich. We some rich buggers now. Jewelry. And drawer. Gold Johnny bracelet. What should we got here? Some cigarettes. Stars of the Stagecoach card 4 and premium cigarettes. We got some poets. I'm going up. I'm going. Thought there might have been my way downstairs. We in the Bama. It's our tour. Our tour. Dutch.
Just let me finish searching the place.
That was some weird lag there. More cigarettes, more classic oatcakes. He's a heavy stepper, sir. For sure. For sure, for sure. We can't get up on the other side. Let's rock and roll, hoochie coo. Where's me heart?
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff.
In the
Arthur,
bodies?
Go see if there's anything in that barn. Micah,
Still can't
you
search the
cabin,
bodies.
See what we missed.
Sure.
Arthur, that's me. He said head to the barn. Here we go. Here we go. Get out the snow. Press down to the objective again. Investigate the barn. There's animals in there, sir. It's the barn. Oh shit. We got a fist fight here. We do. Circles to attack Driscoll. Oh, he joins our clan. Spoiler.
This guy just jumped me.
Oh, did he now?
I'm beating his
Sneaky
ass.
little bastard. Should I kill him?
No. Not yet. Find out what they're doing here and where Colm is.
Oh, this son of a bitch will talk. Where's Colm O'Driscoll?
With the others. At an old mining camp southwest of here. Near the lake.
What are you bastards doing? Why are you up here?
We're fixing to rob some train. Gonna blow the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I would say it looks like you have this, Arthur. Do what you want with him. I don't care. But bring that horse when you're done. Oh.
I don't know anything else. Please. Please, spare me.
I think I'll let him go.
Get the hell out of here. Go.
What do you mean pick my gun? Why is the highlight? Oh, we dropped it. I see. I pick up your gun. Pick up your hat. Where's my hat? Didn't even wipe the dust off. Focus on the house. Come on, easy buddy. Easy buddy.
Yeah, good boy.
Good boy. Good boy.
You let him go, huh? Saw the little bastard scurrying off.
Yeah. Figured he won't get far in this anyway.
No, not without a horse.
Decent horse. that horse hitch. Don't want him bolting.
Oh, there's the hitching post right here. Yeah. Investigate the noise inside the house. A lady screaming. You raping women? We don't do that here, boy.
Oh, look what I found in the cellar.
She was a sick little thing.
Leave her alone.
I wasn't doing nothing. She's one of them O'Driscolls.
Oh, yeah.
I can look at her. Miss. Are you...
I'll look at her all right. Look at her up and down.
Miss. Now, it is gonna be okay.
Oh, I fucked up my TV here. There we go.
Miss. Come on.
Say hello to my new maiden.
We need to get
My new
out of here.
concubine.
Come on. Oh. You okay, miss?
They came 3 days ago. And my husband.
About time for your cycle, ain't it? 3 days coming, 3 days going.
And you can't stay here.
Yeah.
You come with us. Arthur.
Yes,
She make a mighty fine handmaiden now.
bad man. Only 8 then.
And you about to be a bad bitch.
It's okay. Get on. We'll keep you safe. Take
Ride it,
care.
girl. Ride it.
What's your name, miss? Miss
Adler.
Adler.
Adler's your last name.
Mrs.
Sadie.
He.
No, she's a wig woman from the picture. That's Jake and Sadie from the picture. Our sins have arisen. May God forgive us all.
Hey,
Click clack.
looks like it's done.
It's a trap.
Hey, everybody, Dutch is back.
Dutch is back. Woo, Dutch. Yeah, Dutch.
Found a homestead.
Dutch.
We weren't the first. Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it. We found some of them there, but there is more about, apparently. Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is.
Like, there was racism until the 50s and the 60s, which is when the laws. No, it was the 1800s. So I'm mistaken. I was going to say racial undertones in the game for being so old, but this is after Lincoln and everything. Lincoln was in 1840, right?
Her into a widow.
Oh, I forgot my phone at work. I can't
I
tell.
need some rest. I haven't slept in 3 days.
Thought it would be odd that there's
Miss
the
O'Shea,
subject
I'll show you the way.
even is
Miss
in
Morgan,
even in the
put you over
background
here.
of the game.
Thank you, Miss
But-
Grimshaw.
Mr. Bell,
50s
you're
and
with the fellas
60s
over
was when the laws were established in
I got a bunk bed next to Bill
14,
Billings and
the
a bunch of
14th Amendment in
turkeys.
1892 set the slaves free or something like that. Can't remember. My teacher taught us in a song. 14th Amendment and it set the slaves free. No, it was Lincoln. So this is 4 years after Lincoln signed 14th and ratified the 14th Amendment.
He ain't been seen in days. Weather ain't let up.
So it should still be, if this was really 4 years, like I think I'm confusing it with Christopher Columbus, but if this was within 5 years of when Lincoln signed the law, slavery and KKK and everything should still be rampant.
I'm sorry to ask.
Because
This little John.
in 1960 is when all the real racist protests happened and everything, so it should be
Days.
Your John
seen
will be
in the game. Otherwise, it's not
He
realistic.
may be as dumb as rocks and as dull as rusted iron, but that ain't changing.
They're
because
they're
you got
they're
common
100
sense
years.
Please
They're
go take a
100.
look. Have
The
you-
game, the
Yes.
sparsity of the
Have
game
you
is about
right
100
out
years
there to take a look
out
at
of its
John?
time zone.
You're
This
the
is like
best
the
fit man we've got.
1700s, not the 1800s.
We're all, we're pretty worried about him.
I know.
Because in the
The
1800s,
situation were reversed.
America was populated and slavery was rampant.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna have I got a laptop. I don't know.
This way.
This
Last I know, John was heading up
Lincoln,
the river.
For all we
Lincoln,
know, he
Presidente,
kept riding
El
north and never
Presidente,
looked back.
He wouldn't leave.
Lincoln.
Not like that.
Wouldn't be the first time.
1861. Okay, so this is 30 years after it was illegal to own slaves. But in 1960 was Malcolm X, Martin Luther King Jr., the marches on Washington, and everything like that. So slavery had to be, and this is 30 years after they ended slavery. We were all cities by then. This is too rustic and too sparsely populated to be true to
Hey, I see
life.
some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Well, seems somebody left.
Too rustic, too sparsely populated to be realistic. Because if we were making slavery illegal,
Sure, well, come on then.
we were more than just campfire cavemen.
There's some tracks.
We were business intellectuals. We were politicians. We were lawyers. There's no government or law in this place.
Continue up that way. Not that
This
way.
is not realistic. I'll go whatever the fuck way I want to, my friend. I'm the leader of this gang. You just don't know it yet. I'm gonna stab Dutch right in the back.
These are horse tracks for sure, but
So we gotta feed our horse, I guess. That's what the little message is telling me, but this is some type of map system. You got regular, expanded, compass, off, radar. Okay. And we know we've got our journal on the lefty pad. That's not gonna feed our horse. Up is not gonna feed our horse. It's telling us we need to feed our horse because it's tired, but it's not giving me any bootins. Okay, let's feed him a horse cake here. We ate it ourselves. Okay. Thanks for nothing. Oh, triangles to dismount, just like GTA. How the fuck do we feed our horse? Circle does nothing. Square dumps. Circle kicks. It used to.
Really happened on that boat?
Probably
yeah, the money,
can't
it
because we're
seemed
talking.
fine. And suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets.
Probably have to get off and stand in front of him. That makes sense, but we could feed it while on its back. Like, when about the time this game came out, I was like, it really sucks that the best game is GTA because they're going online multiplayer and they're going multi-transactions, and then they released this, and I didn't even play it. This is everything you like about GTA, but none of the bad shit, and I completely overlooked it.
Continue along the cliff wall here.
I wasn't really into video games at that time in my life.
Davey got shot. Mac and John both shot too.
Like in the games I did have, like you could play for at least a year, like Fallout 4, Dying Light 1, Evil Within 2. So I had a full plate, a full catalog of games to play at the time.
Damn snow's coming in hot again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
But if you're not hyperactive and if you don't have ADHD and you have patience and you can watch a movie, this is like the best game you could ever spend money on, especially now that it's used. It's like $30, $40, and it looks damn good. Cause you're in my fucking way, you retard. Come on. Why are you riding up a mountain anyway? We don't have no rock climbing gear. What do I look like?
Watch yourself. It's not very wide here.
I'm a bandit. I shoot a gun and ride a horse. I got no athletic ability. Come now.
Horses struggling.
Yeah, a lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. We can't follow nothing. Let's push on a little
Well,
bit.
that's exactly what we doing
Maybe
now,
we'll
aren't
get the
we?
trail again.
Aren't we?
Almost there. Come on.
Arthur Redmond, Esquire, attorney at law, judge, jury, executioner of the Wild West. It's a caucus.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
And John's a dead guy now. Ain't nobody gonna survive out here in this blizzard. John! Where you at? Where you at, boy? Shake your tail feather. Yeah, yeah. Go down and get your eagle on.
Easy. He's coming from up ahead somewhere. I don't think we can go much further on the horses. We'll have to walk from here. I grabbed that shotgun from your horse.
You can only carry one side on. You gotta swipe with the left on the D-pad or the left on something. Hold L1, not left on the D-pad there. You wanna get the shot. Okay, R2. No, R2. L1, R2. Up, R2. Shot there. Sawing off. Most people say it's a sawed off, but it was sawn, baby. Like it was sewn. You don't sew, you've sewn. Sawn off. Cause then the barrel was sawn off. Baby. Out.
Careful here.
Slippity slide, slippity slide. Yeah, I like it when it's all wet and juicy, girl. Rub it on me, baby. Stamina is displayed in the lower left corner of the screen. The outer bar depletes when you run, jump, or climb. The level of the inner core influences how quickly it refills. So it's not going to refill. We're about damn near on E. Can we eat a rice cake? Will that help it out? Satchel, baked beans, canned peaches. Eat just call it back. Moderate restores health and stamina cover. Well, we'll go ahead and eat that. Perfect.
Come on.
Being so rustic and in isolation and desolation, you'd think they would have a use for this empty cans. You know what I mean? You could use it to boil water, purify water or some shit, or as a dinner pot. Biscuits. Okay, I thought that was horse food. We don't have any horse food. Restores all horse cores. So you can discard one, discard all, and eat. So how do we use it to fix our horse?
Stay low under here.
Crouch. Crotchety ass, motherfucker. I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Javier. Said,
Watch your step.
it's like the French colonized a Spanish-speaking country, and out popped Javier. I just refilled our stamina meter. Look at it, it's red now. I just fucking ate. Just ate. We gotta get some better food, I guess. Or something. Shit. Baked beans. That's a hillbilly ass country thing to eat. We can barely fucking walk without needing to refill this shit. We got a journal, cigarettes. Damn it, just slamming up, but restores your aim ability. Stalls of the stagecoach coward. Bracelet. Sweet cone. It's amazing they have canned foods. That implies they got factories, they got workers, they got fucking cities to mass produce canned goods. But we're completely in utter isolation, desolation, winter blizzard, starvation, famine.
Come on.
we're just in absolute hell, but the rest of the world is booming, baby.
Dang, it's cold.
A bit more than cold, and it's gonna get worse the higher you climb. It can be cold with no snow on the ground. But you got like feet of snow on the side of a mountain. You're more than cold, my
John, can
friend.
you hear me?
You don't impress me.
John!
Like the game's so boring
You hear me?
and slow. You gotta talk shit about it.
That's John!
There's no other way to keep yourself entertained.
Down here!
I'm going down, down, down.
Alright! Hot down, Marston!
I'm gonna have to listen to that song. I've been referencing it many, many times, but I haven't heard it in a long one.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Got to do it.
Never thought I'd say this, but
On the Peroni. That's got to be my current favorite at the moment. Although the Tsingtao was really good. Definitely, it's definitely better than Stella Artois. Better than the Corona. Better than I think the Estrella Jalisco. It has a great flavor, but it's so muted, and the Tsingtao's flavor is just so
We can't go back the way we came.
fragrant and
You a sorry sight.
hard to ignore.
Argue with you there. See?
But Peroni's a nice.
The right man for this.
In between muted and fragrant, Peroni's a nice one.
I think so.
No, the green bottle one.
Hopefully this will lead us out.
Yeah, that's Tsingtao and Peroni. Definitely, Peroni's an Italian import. Tsingtao's Chinese.
Come on.
Definitely two in and of the same. Tsingtao, Heineken, Peroni.
Look up there.
Yeah, all three of those are definitely very, very similar.
I'll distract him while you get to the
Peroni's been my choice
Draw them off.
past couple of nights.
Okay, here we go, John. We'll leave them to Arthur.
Well, not like I said. I don't usually buy Peroni, and it's not been the last couple of nights. The past week, maybe, it's been my favorite.
Keep them off us.
Lock on, no, disappear. Keep the wolves away.
Be out. Shoot, do something. Hey, back out.
I hate how this is just like Elden Ring. They purposely make your controls so terrible. And that's, the game's not difficult, but they make your controls so terrible that it's difficult. Just like Elden Ring. Like, I think Dark Souls 1, I didn't notice it. Then in Dark Souls 2, I think that's when they implemented it because everybody hates Dark Souls 2. And then they absolutely ruined Dark Souls 3 by making it like a loot box type game. And then Demon Souls was a return to the classic formula, like Demon Souls. I want to like Dark Souls too, but there's just too many new games for me to play. What button did I press to get that?
It's just like a dog bite.
Dude, no shit.
got bit by a dog. Died. An hour later.
You ain't gonna die.
There was a button you could press so you don't have to control your horse. I'm gonna look that up.
Shit. Up there? More of them!
Fuck, I can't sit in that position and play. Where's my auto aim when I need it? Chappie died. Or Javier. John? Who the fuck is John? Jesus is dead? People were all biblical back in the hillbilly days. I don't know. So you're supposed to be able to hold X and go to the waypoint. We don't have a waypoint that I've set. Me neither, man. I'm kind of bloated.
Just like a dog bite.
Knew a fella? Got bit by a dog. Died.
Too much beer. Nothing like having a drunk girl, mouth smelling like beer, wanting to make out. Flirting with you. That's just outstanding. I'd rather smell beer on a girl's breath than perfume, deodorant, a lot of things. Fish. I'm a beer lover, for sure. Get! Go on, get! Go on, get! Yeah, get! Yeah! Go on, get! Get! Them good furs we're leaving behind. No? Them good furs. Don't use the law's name in vain. Testicles, spectacles, wallet, and watch. Amen.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose the scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp. You know?
While wade in the water, baby. Don't you step on my blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes, blue suede shoes. We're freezing to death. Stupid ass. There was nobody to track us, you retard. We're in the middle of isolation, desolation, the fucking wilderness. And we're, there wasn't gonna track us. It's running horses through water. They're gonna track our horses anyway. So if we tie the horses away from the camp, when they come to eat the horses, we can grab our guns and kill them. Like to try and emphasize the point that they're professional criminals, because the story has been lackluster writing so far.
You're alive!
Here we go. There we go. Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg!
There's like
Come on,
one
let's get you
sentence
warm.
that explains that they're outlaws.
This is a new low, even by your standards.
And it was a text sentence. I know you're thinking, oh, displaying shit without saying it is good writing. But no, it was a text screen, a black screen with white cursive text that said that they were outlaws. So, no, it's not. Don't make excuses for them.
That's civilization. I know. The West is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss, let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Because if we would have not read anything and just played the game, we would have thought they were like some Robin Hood heroes, maybe. Because we walked onto a house that was getting robbed and we saved them. We took a girl, instead of raping her, instead of robbing her, we took her and gave her a place to stay. But we're outlaws.
Some old abandoned mining town while we wait to thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
They've definitely took into consideration the glorification of outlaws and everything. Like, in GTA 5, you're an outlaw, gangster, thug, mafia. There's no ifs, ands, or buts, questions, unsureness about it. You are a bad person. And in this game, they're pretending we're a good person. The writing makes us look like a good person, but our character sheet says that we're a bad person. So it's still lackluster as far as the story writing goes. The game design, mechanics, and everything in that regard, and the quality of the visuals are on par with GTA 5. But the writing, GTA 5 is a lot more like a movie. And if this was a movie, nobody would watch it. Because nobody loves westerns. Nobody likes westerns.
What about you, Arthur? You doubt me too?
Every second, my man, every second of every day of every week of every month of every year that I find myself cursed enough to breathe the same air as you. Because you know what? I am perfection. Born, bred, true blue, genuine, authentic perfection, and you, sir, are the dirt, dog shit, horse manure beneath my boot. You couldn't lick my boot clean if I paid you. I mean, I wouldn't let you lick my boot clean if you paid me. If you paid me, yeah, that's what I meant to say. Okay. The hostility, the aggression from you, Dutch. You know why they call you Dutch? Because the people who made this game want to smoke weed. They want to roll them Dutchies. They want to pass the Dutchie to the left-hand side, but they can't. You know why? Because they're trapped at the office. And that's why they call you Dutch. Baby, let me smack your booty. Are you hitting the pipe? What are you smoking? We can greet her. Miss Molly. Good golly, Miss Molly. How you look so good.
Okay.
Okay, all right. Yes. This is pretty rustic for being 1890s. Hosea. And for being in the snow-covered mountains, there's an awful lot of Hispanic people here. I thought that was mostly in Texas, California, New Mexico.
Okay there,
But they've come far north.
Thank you for bringing John back. Finally, some relief.
He's beat up, but he'll be all right. I hope.
There's just like a giant gaping hole in the writing. I guess that's why my attention's drawn to it so much. Excuse me. It's like you could make a meme like when you asked us to make GTA 5 and then they got their hands up and they're partying. When you asked us to make Red Dead Redemption, then there's like a lame ass picture of them like, what the fuck? Nobody likes westerns. This is so shitty. This is so stupid. It's like nobody's heart was in this game. Like the people who programmed the game because they didn't know the story, they didn't know what kind of western it was going to be. Then the people who wrote it and they're like, no man, I cannot get behind this lame ass cowboy shit. And I guess it's kind of like everything I hear about it is good, but I guess it could be underappreciated. Because I'm not really a man about town. I don't know everything there is to know about public's perception of video games.